Competitors are stopped.
Perez has gone around, and it's a dramatic moment in the first part of qualifying. The red flag is out, and so is Sergio Perez, who hits the Armco on the exit of Saint-Devote.
So under braking, maybe missighted slightly by the car coming out the pit lane, but otherwise just way too much speed on entry. He commits aggressively, which is fine on turning, but the rear just couldn't keep up with the front, and that was actually a sizable hit into the Tech Pro, so we'll need to see whether that's actually done the gearbox as well.
Hamilton on the brink here. Sainz has started his final flying lap, and we join him on board.
Yeah, Sainz reasonable in the first sector. He hasn't gone purple, but 19.0. Does he keep it tidy through the chicane? Yeah, he looks a bit tentative there, but let's just see how this next sector is going to tell us whether he's really got a chance of making the improvement.
Lewis Hamilton down to 17th at the moment. Sainz doesn't need to actually be quickest, he just needs to be in the top 15. Right now he's actually not, he's sitting in 19th. Lewis Hamilton 17th.
High drama in Q1 with a crash for Perez. Sainz and Hamilton on the brink. Over the line goes the Ferrari driver to move up to fourth. He's safe. Now can Hamilton do the same thing and get himself through into the next part of qualifying? He delivers under pressure with the checkered flag out, and it's going to be the two Hasses of Magnussen, Hulkenberg. They're going to go out along with Logan Sargent and Zhou Guanyu, but that was so much more stressful than Hamilton anticipated. Good lap from Yuki Tsunoda. He's up to 7th position, 3.5 tenths of a second away from the benchmark set. Oh, but he was happening into the wall. Into the wall goes the McLaren of Lando Norris.
As we see him just sliding in though.
Yeah, it was understeer actually. Just carried too much speed, didn't quite get the turn in. So was that enough just to be a kiss, or has he done damage?
Did he tap? Yeah, is he going to tap the barrier here? There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a heavier hit.
Well spotted.
De Vries hasn't made Q3 for AlphaTauri. He is out. So is Alexander Albon by the looks of things. We'll see. No, Albon's gone over the line. We've lost the timing graphics. Hamilton giving it everything now, trying to get ahead, trying to move past. And he is now trying to displace Oscar Piastri, the driver at risk. De Vries is 11th. Albon is in 13th. He's done. Stroll is out as well. He's in the pit lane. Hamilton to the line. Can he get into the final part of qualifying? Yes, he can, with a time good enough for 5th position. And it's Piastri who finds himself in 11th position, then De Vries, then Alex Albon, Stroll and Bottas. Piastri eliminated by under 0.02 of a second. So Verstappen across the line, and the world champion sets on the board a 1:12.1, so slightly slower than we've seen so far in qualifying. We've seen cars in the 11s. Fernando Alonso, he is fastest of anyone in Sector 1, in Sector 2, and as well now as he goes across the line faster than Verstappen. The crowd enjoyed that one. Here's the effort for Charles Leclerc.
Yeah, that puts a huge amount of pressure on Verstappen actually, because that is a sizable step forward. He's got to go a full 4 tenths quicker if he's going to challenge.
Charles Leclerc ahead of Verstappen as well, so we'll wait to see his second effort on these tyres. Leclerc in that final sector was terrific. He got so close, half a tenth away, but his teammate is faster still, and now we're seeing the wick turned up. Verstappen has put some magical performances in the final sector so far this weekend, so there might be an opportunity here as he runs to the line. He looks good through that final sector as he runs for the line, and Max Verstappen does do it in the final sector. That was absolutely electric in the final part of the lap, and he's taken pole position by half a tenth of a second. Look at this, the top 4 separated by 1 tenth, around 3.3 kilometers or 2 miles of Monaco. Now Ocon, this is wider open than we expected. Remember, one mistake, this could be the order for the Grand Prix tomorrow. Ocon's taken pole! Ocon's taken pole position! 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go, and Ocon is at the front of the field. This is the man chasing his 3rd consecutive pole position around here. The last driver to do that was Ayrton Senna back in 1990, and he's up with the fastest first sector of the session so far.
Yeah, that is impressive, but that's what we need, as Alan pointed out. Track conditions now, you're not going to have a better moment on this race circuit to deliver a lap time.
It's Ocon, then Verstappen, Alonso, Hamilton, Sainz, and 6th place would be a mighty disappointment for Charles Leclerc, who is wringing all the speed he's got from that Ferrari. Is it going to be Leclerc? Could it be Fernando Alonso, who is improving still in the first sector of the lap? This is absolutely magical stuff from the finest drivers in the world. Charles Leclerc, one corner left between him. He wants to win this Grand Prix. He's desperate to do it. The best way to do that is to start on pole, looking for 3 in a row around the Principality. He's done it. He's done it, and the crowd roar their approval from the grandstand in front, but it's not over yet. Sainz is quick in the middle sector.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough. But let's see if Sainz hasn't delivered it.
Sainz in 3rd, but watch Alonso, who hasn't been on pole in Formula 1 since 2012, knows this is his best chance in years, in over a decade. Can the old lion roar once again in Formula 1 qualifying? Wait for your answer across the line. Alonso's done it. Alonso takes pole position and winds back the years. Aston Martin are on provisional pole. Alonso seizes the moment. He's 0.02 of a second ahead of Charles Leclerc.
Verstappen struggling, David.
Marginally quicker than his personal best in the first sector, marginally quicker than his personal best in the second sector. He's got to go all in at the casino here with 2 corners to go.
This is where he was absolutely phenomenal before. Will it be the reigning world champion, or will it be a return to pole position for Fernando Alonso? Who's it going to be across the line? It's Max Verstappen, who breaks Aston Martin hearts and takes pole position away from Fernando Alonso. And it was a supreme final sector. Verstappen on pole. Dejection for Alonso and Aston Martin. Charles Leclerc in 3rd, and the champion class of Verstappen displayed at the end. He's on pole for the Monaco Grand Prix.
Well done, mate. Your first ever pole. That was mighty. We needed to pull that one out the back, but very lovely.
We always hype it up around Monaco, but my word, did it deliver. It's Max Verstappen from the front of the field for tomorrow's Grand Prix. The start will be unmissable.